Hello, everybody. Let's rock and roll it. It is time for some battles. So, you might be wondering, well, why don't I have my actual team in the party? Because I have made several battle teams. See, this has been the major issue of previous battle streams, is I don't have enough Pokemon to actually make multiple teams to prevent the kind of countering everything. So I decided to make multiple teams for this, but I have 4 teams. These are going to be Regulation C rules. So pretty much Regulation C, what that means is none of the transfer legendaries of course it's bring 6, pick 4. And you're allowed to use the paradoxes aside from Iron Leaves and Walking Wake. No Miraidon, no Koraidon, but everything else, other than, of course, the raid Pokemon, so your Charizard, Cinderace, and those ones, they're fair game. So you can't use Charizard, can't use Cinderace, can't use Greninja, can't use Decidueye. None of the Hisuian Pokemon are allowed. That is the rules for this. That is the rules for them. Hello, Nikki, how you doing? Yeah, I don't actually remember which one of the rule sets actually is for, Series 6 actually within the actual battle select rules, but yeah, it's time to begin, and I will keep the queue of like people who say, okay, so I'm next battle thing. I will keep a running list of that. Pretty much pretty much, Aiden. Yeah, no, well, legendaries are allowed. Technically, you are allowed to use the Ruins legendaries. Those are allowed, but no Miraidon, no Koraidon, no, like, Heatran, no Urshifu, none of those. Official rules. I believe this is... yeah, same Pokemon, same items, special Pokemon, GS. I believe this is the rules. I believe official rules 3. Okay. Yes, this is it. All right, which one am I bringing? Yeah, you'll notice I have a couple of options. Also, wow, that is not good. That looks very awkward. Honestly, I don't even know which one to bring in first. I'll probably bring in the one that I am least comfortable with. Yes, Midnight. I've lost a couple times. You gotta remember Midnight. These are also teams that I kind of threw together. You know, these are not my actual Series 6 teams. Because I don't actually have an actual Series 6 team yet. Kind of been planning stuff like that. Alright, let's see what we got. Ooh, Tyranitar. Fun. Is that a double weather team? If this is a double weather team, I like that. I actually kind of like what I'm seeing here. I do very much like what I am seeing here. I do like what I am seeing in all of these stuff and things. And actually, yeah, how about... But again, the thing is, I haven't used these teams before, so I'm very, very not familiar with like what to do with them. So we're just straight winging it. We're just straight up winging it. I mean, pretty much every team that's doing anything in doubles is running weather. Basically every team is running weather because it's just... with the paradoxes, you basically are always running weather. And also, guys, again, if you haven't done so already, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Also, that's the reason why I actually have the thing covered up, is so that, like, you know, you can't see my move selections. That was intentional. I like it. I like it. I like it. Like what we're seeing here. I like what we're seeing here. Shields up. Good luck, indeed. Most teams I know are going to be running weather, because like that's just what teams in this do. It's like weather is really good. The good thing is, I'm working for Series Regulation D. So the next rule set, the one that's going to be coming next month. Working on those. Ooh, Earthquake next to that. Fun. Shields up. Alright. Is it going to be Terra Blast flying onto the Meowscarada? Terra Blast flying the Meowscarada. Well, I mean, I lost my grass type anyway. Terra Blast flying. Yep, Terra Blast flying. Is that Bandit? Because it was kind of obvious next to a Garchomp. Next to a Garchomp, it was the most obvious thing in the world. So you wanna know what the fun thing is? So this is kind of fun. You lose your special defense boost when you Terrasilize out of rock. So you no longer have your 50% boost. Oh, nice. Welcome in, E. Welcome in, E, with the name change. Not yet. Actually, that's my brother probably took my binder. Is that AV? Is that an AV? Ooh, clear amulet. Yep. Doesn't matter. Oh, come on! That crit mattered. Okay, that crit won you that game. That crit won you the game. Well played. Yeah, the Terra Flying Tyranitar was very obvious. That it was very, very obvious due to the Terrasilize next to the Garchomp. So you could basically spam Earthquake without Reckless Abandon. Yes, you can use Roaring mode. Sunlight turn harsh. Yeah, I just lose here. I actually didn't notice it was written Mega Rayquaza because it's kind of difficult to see. Actually, no, I know my notebook's in here. Yeah, the notebook's over there. Yeah, I think I just straight up lose this. I did invest a little bit in defense. Well, the crit on the Flutter Mane is what mattered, because the Flutter Mane would have survived. Interesting. Damn. Damn, that thing is bulky. Miss. Miss. Yes, Torkoal avoided. Torkoal avoided. That's the only one that mattered. Torkoal avoided the hit. Down. It didn't kill the freaking thing. That Tyranitar has to be AV. That Tyranitar has to be best. Magic. That's probably Flutter Mane. That's Flutter Mane. That is the Flutter Mane. Yep. And this is where we lose. And this is where we die. Well, Quick Attack wouldn't have worked on the Flutter Mane, because Flutter Mane is Ghost. It's immune to... It is immune to normal. So clear? No, gotcha. I don't have any... I don't have Quick Attack. Also, I go faster than Tyranitar anyway. So it wouldn't matter. Yeah. It was the Tyranitar Assault Vested. Oh, on the flinch. But I wasn't going to win anyway. Good game. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Quash. Okay, that makes sense. AV. AV Tyranitar is interesting. Not sure how well it works on terrestrializing out of ground. I'm not sure how well it works on terrestrializing out of rock. But good game. Alright, so who is next? It was a good game. Okay, Sloppy is up next. Alright. And select the opponent. Okay, so it's going to be then after Sloppy is Go Looper. Unless it missed, you crit and were minus this event EV you would have. Why did it not connect? There's Blore with for defense and HP. Didn't see anything of Blorb saying you next. I saw the first person that said it was Sloppy. Yeah, Sloppy, you're not allowed to use anything from Pokemon Home. And yes, it is doubles, Aiden. Yeah, that was after a lot of the other people. Sloppy, Looper, Blorb. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna go. We are official rules 3. Yeah, nothing from home is allowed. Nothing from the raids are allowed. No, go with this one. Yeah. These are all teams that I am very not confident in. Kind of threw them together last night. Yeah, Go Looper, I was the same way with all 4 of these teams. That I've been working more for Regulation D. Ooh. I like the Baxcalibur already. I already like what I see with that Baxcalibur. And yeah, I think that is I think this is the play. Actually, yeah, I think that's the play. I think that is the play. Play out, I could have confidence. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, Regulation D. I need to find where I put the playbook. The playbook is what I call my thing that I basically keep all my VGC stuff in. Strong lead. Strong lead. I respect the strong leads. Slowpoke with Torkoal plus weakness Alpha. What does Slowbro even do? Does it use like Surf or something? I think those for Torkoal, you're better off running a different item on the Torkoal rather than that. Mungorar. 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 This is my favorite thing in this entire game. Like, I love Roaring Moon. I just love the thing. Is it the greatest thing in the game? No. I just love it. Yeah, I had a feeling it was gonna survive. That's why I go Terra Steel. Most of them want to go either Terra Steel or Terra Poison. It depends kind of on which one. Right, I shut down Torch Song. I forgot that shuts down Torch Song. I completely blank on, like, the certain moves that do certain things sometimes. It's like, oh yeah, right, Throat Chop, it shuts down things. I use that to destroy a Sylveon once, which is hilarious. That critical hit did not matter. I mean, it's either Throat Chop or Crunch or Night Slash. It's like, Throat Chop is just the more reliable move, just because it shuts down things like it destroys Sylveon. It essentially destroys Sylveon. Because Sylveon's entire thing is just Hyper Voice spam. You know, Hyper Voice spam after, Throat Spray. It's like, yeah, no, Sylveon, you suck. Unless that's AV, yeah, you're toasted. You are toasted, Iron Valiant. I may have lost Moongo Roar, but at the very least, Iron Valiant and the Skeledirge are gone. Which for me is good. Because Skeledirge is terrifying. I don't like Throat Chop, mainly because someone actually chopped once. Ah, fair enough. That is a fair mood. Bro, go slow! Probably Lucario. Ooh. It's the monkey. It's the monkey. Monk. Woken up. Who's aiming at? That's why I went for the thing. Ooh, clever with the rain dance. Anti-Sun team. I respect it. I respect it. I'm stuck in Solar Beam now, though, which is unfortunate. I am unfortunately stuck in there. And pretty sure Torkoal's gone here. Sorting your viewers that have already battled you. Basically, I'll do a different way of things for when it's basically rebattles of viewers previously. As in, like, people in the stream. Psychic. Interesting. Probably gonna go for Psychic onto the thing. I am surprised that took it out in one hit. That is surprising. Because that thing is a bulky thing. Oh, Sword. Interesting Sword Power. Not sure Sword Power is the best move without stat boosts. Unless the Weakness Policy one. It is not Weakness Policy. Oh, no, we don't know if it's Weakness Policy because it isn't that typing anymore. It is a very bulky thing. Extra salty, extra angry, extra spicy, crispy muffin. Hello there. Rage Fist. I'm a big fan of Annihilate. I just love the Punch Monkey. It's a very fun Pokemon. It survives so much more than I really think it does. Like, no. Monkey, don't doubt the Ghost Monkey. Do not doubt Ghost Monkey. But that was a very good game. I like destroying the monkey. Also love Punchy Monkey. I love it. Very good game, Sloppy. Next one is Go Looper. Good game. Yeah, again, these teams I threw together in like a few minutes apiece. I think the only issue of Violite Primeape with Rage Fist is that you don't get the same type attack bonus. You also generally want Terrasilize Fire on your Annihilate, because that way you dodge Will-O-Miss. And well, just Errant Burns. Oh, nice. Shiny Yasui and Zarwa. Very fun. And again, guys, if you haven't done so already, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. Pretty sure we're going to be bringing back these battle week things. Alright. Which team do I use? I feel more confident with this one. Primordial Sea is no longer in the game. Primordial Sea is no longer an ability that works. It's no longer an ability that exists, I guess is a better way of phrasing it. Ooh, Moongo Roar. I respect it. And Fluttermane. Fun. Okay. Okay. All right, let's see where we go. Let's see what we can indeed see with this. And no. Yeah, this team's got some issues. This team has some issues. That's why they're preliminary teams. What exists? Moon does Jiri. Well, Primordial Sea does Lin. Yeah, they're not in the game. No, you can't get them in the game. The primals don't exist, James. The primals were removed. The primals were removed mostly like you don't. It's not just the orbs. It's also the It's not just the orbs. It's also I believe you need the Mega Ring. Primals were just stupid, broken, and OP. The Primals were stupid, broken, and OP. Like, Primal Groudon is just no. That thing gives me nightmares. Either Taunt Murkrow or... Oh, ew. Okay. Acrobatics? Acrobatics. Clever. I do like Acrobatics Roaring Moon. I am indeed a fan of that. I am indeed a fan of Acrobatics Roaring Moon. Why doesn't Primal Groudon have one? It does. It's functionally only one weakness. Yeah, functionally the thing only has a single weakness. And that single weakness is entirely because of Desolate Land negating any water moves from being used. Unless a Pokemon with either Airlock or Cloud9 is on the field, but the thing is, the issue with that is Cloud9 is on a few Pokemon, and they're not good, and Rayquaza kind of is not... It's actually why regular Rayquazas run more than Mega. Specifically to get around that. Right, the Tailwind. I forgot about Tailwind. That's clever. Forgot about the Tailwind. Yeah. Reasons I like Murkrow. It's that damn good. Wow, I did not think it would do that much damage. Oh, you're Sash, not a Violite. You're Sash, not a Violite. Okay. So now here's the thing, which one do I use Protect on? Which one do I use my Spread move on? That's the question. I have Spread moves on both of these. And either way, they're dead. So, like, which one do I go with? Which one do I use? Stephanie, you would be after Aiden, so you'd be third in line. Zapdos is not in the game. You have to transfer Zapdos in. Yeah, you're... No, Glorb, you're before 8. Oh, in BDSP. In BDSP, it's in the Ronan Moss Park, I'm pretty sure. It's 5! Yeah, you will be after Stephanie. Spicy. Probably would have been better if I went the other way around and I used Eruption. Let's go. Can't do Zapdos back in 20. Uh-oh. Trick Room Field Deadly. It exactly does, Moon. Okay, I will... Yeah, Looper, I'll put you in after Spicy. Because that was a communication error. We need a bear circle. Okay, then next is what? So, Looper, you'll go... Yeah, it was a DC. Okay, so next up is Blorb. Then after that is McRobbie. Okay, so we'll go Looper, then McRobbie. Expecting someone to see the real name at some point. I guess surprise. Alright. Yeah, sometimes DCs happen. It was a good game, though. It was a very good game. Yeah, I'm thinking of probably bringing back the daily... Like, the Sunday battles with viewers. Well, the thing is, there's no legendaries allowed on this aside from the Ruins legendary, so like no, you wouldn't need Mewtwo for this. You can't have Mewtwo in this one. I mean, you can get Zapdos back in Let's Go. Even if you KO'd it, I'm pretty sure you just gotta beat the Elite Four and then you can get another rematch with it. You need Zapdos for this week. But you can hunt Zapdos unless you've already caught it. In which case, if you just knocked it out, you can just go rematch and beat the league, and then I'm pretty sure it respawns. Also, you can actually get Zapdos by just flying around in the sky. It's rare, but you can get it there. The Hisuian Zoroark is not allowed in the rules. Is this Hisuian? Wait, is Hisuian Zoroark allowed in Regulation C? Is Hisuian Zoroark allowed? Damn. You know, the Hisuian Zoroark is not allowed in the rules. So you cannot bring the Hisuian Zoroark. 2 missions left on bomb. It's not in Regulation C rules. We're doing Regulation C rules, which excludes that. Yeah, it's not allowed until July. This team scares me. Okay, I see. Okay, I see what's going on. I see the plan. I see what the strategy is, and it is terrifying. And it is... Yeah, okay, I see what the play is. It's skill swap slacking. Yeah, you cannot use Inteleon. Battles are going well, Dragon Dance, Tommy. Battles are going well. I don't think they would ever do any sort of paradox like any paradox. Yeah, it's going to be skill swap on the thing. It's going to be skill swap huge power onto the slacking. Choice Scarf. Ooh. Ooh. I love the idea. The only issue is, the problem is it's very easy to shut it down. The problem is, it is very easy to shut it down. it is very, very easy to shut it down. There's a bit of a queue, Cassie, but yeah, you'll be in a few battles. Little bit of speed dropping. A little bit of speed dropping right there. Yes. There's a very good reason why the slacking... Bright powder slacking. Better time is loafing around. Slacking could not move because it is paralyzed. I feel like if foul play, not fun. On the man. I mean, I was debating, do I go Eruption, do I go that? Because I had a feeling you were going to target into... actually the Sanus. You are now in the queue, Drake. Ooh. Okay, so that was a range then. That was range. It is indeed fun. Next on the list is you, Aiden. Into that. And... actually... I just go to that. And we do this. And then we do some shenanigans. Murkrow. Murkrow. Murkrow does the Murkrow things. Mediterranean's pro. Okay, time to do that. I respect the idea, but the thing is, there are very big issues with the idea. The fundamental main issue is, it depends entirely on the Slowking. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the Murkrow. I'm a very big fan of the Murkrow. Don't... yeah, it's not going to KO. Metal Claw. Bit of an interesting moveset. Bit of an interesting set. Murkrow is one of my absolute favorites. It's just the VGC bird is just funny. The VGC bird is very funny. Bonk. Yeah, that's kind of like the one major issue of the Slowking skill swap thing, is that it puts a very large focus on the Slowking. Well, not the Slowking, the Slacking. Which means that the Slacking is removed, things kind of start falling. On the 20 extra true missions. Fun. Mickey. Oh, that's the mouse. Mouth. And... pretty sure I'm just gonna be foul play, not foul play, follow me. Really? No follow me? Right, yeah, that thing is entirely made of glass. That's why American Honchkrow. Because Honchkrow does not get... Honchkrow does not get Prankster. It does not get the benefit of Eviolite and other, like, kind of main issues. So, here's the thing about stat boosting. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it isn't going to matter. In fact, the foul play, it's actually just going to ensure that foul play actually takes it down here. Because I still have Tailwind up. and foul play means I actually rebound your attack boost into you. I could have also just hazed away the boost anyway. Unless it's going to go for body press, because Murkrow... Yeah. Yeah, the main thing is that Honchkrow does not have Prankster anymore, which kind of completely kneecaps it. Because without Prankster, it... Murkrow and the Murkrow and Honchkrow, they have very bad speed stats. It's only because of Prankster it's really able to do stuff. She's the one that can with 4-player mode. Oh, you're doing Kirby. Yeah, I have Haze, which completely mitigated all of your stat boosts. Protean in Dark. Oh, Covert Cloak. Foul play. Prankster. Prankster's gonna be 20 minutes. I don't think so. Because here's the thing, it doesn't get stab foul play. Like, stab foul play is a very big thing that Murkrow's got. The other part is Murkrow's immune to other Prankster users. Remember, Dark types are immune to any other... You can't Prankster taunt Murkrow, which is a huge advantage. Tornadus also doesn't get Haze. It also, again, the stab foul play. Changes a team you would recommend, or is it fine as is? I need to have another look at the team. More into the thing is, I need to see what the actual stat spreads and everything are. Because what I have available is only 4 Pokemon, and I didn't get to see everything that the team had. So it kind of doesn't really give much insight. Alright, next is... Was that Aiden that we just battled, or was that... So who did we just battle? Was that Blorb we just battled? Question, does light... No, the light ball does not work on Raichu. Yeah, you know, that is strictly a Pikachu thing. So this was what, battle number 4 then? Yeah, this was battle number 4. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is Aiden. This is Aiden's battle. Yeah, it only works on regular Pikachu. It was disabled for Raichu and Alolan Raichu. Because the whole point of the light ball was to possibly give regular base Pikachu some modicum of things. It worked with Raichu? I'm pretty sure it only worked with Pikachu from what I remember seeing. Light ball. Unless they changed it. If held by Pikachu, yeah, it boosts that. Pikachu, it's compatible with cosplay that. Yeah, it only works with Pikachu. It does not work with Raichu. Yes, it's compatible with the Hat Pikachu as well as G-Max Pikachu. And the cosplay Pikachu from Oras. Alright, so this one is Aiden. Pika would... Well, the thing is, Pikachu isn't relevant anyway, Anakin. It's kind of a thing of even though the light ball exists, it doesn't actually help it. The only little modicum of relevance that Pikachu actually had was actually, of all things, back in Generation 8, because of G-Max Pikachu, because that way you can paralyze both Pokemon. But that was kind of it. Yeah, this team is just a lost cause, I'm pretty sure. It's like, this team is not a great team. I need to work on this one more, though. Need to figure out what the issues and idiosyncrasies of to make it better are. I have not used Mandibuzz, so I have no comments. I cannot comment as I have not used. Ooh. I'm liking the lineup. I'm liking the lineup. I see Polteface. I see much food for... I see much food for things. Probably should have gone with GU though. No, David, you're down the list. This is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be interesting. Yeah, you're on the list, Fox. You're on the list. I love how I was like, oh yeah, no, I have a picture of me with iron thorns, and I do not use iron thorns. Like, I didn't Spore Breloom. You know, next is Stephanie. Yes, it wasn't going to work anyway because the Sash. Because of Sash. Oh no. Yeah, you're up next, Stephanie. Yeah, even with the snow, it's still a freight train. It's still a freight train of damage. Because Glaceon doesn't have... Well, it has good special defense, just that its HP is below average. Oh, it's Gambity Face. It is Gambity Face. I don't think I outspeed you. I don't think I actually outspeed Lycanroc. That scares me. This could be a mistake, but I am making a decision anyway. Roko, come back. Roko, come back. Oh, I do outspeed it. Okay. Really? That's a one-shot. Because I'm no longer a grass type. Interesting. I mean, I knew Lycanroc was frail, but I didn't think it was that frail. Note to self. Note to self. Depending on how quick the battles go, that dude. Depending on how quick the battles go. And... get wind. Alright, got it, Stephanie. Let's see, what Terrascalize do you go to? Barrier Ghost. Or really dark. Okay. Not Sucker Punch. Ah, Cow Please. Yeah, this thing's bulky. Yeah, you're on the list, Aiden. You are added to the bottom list. Even with not full HP, that damage is stupid damage. And this is why I'm a Sun Team stan. This is why I stan Sun Teams. It's gonna be really interesting when we can have Torkoal, Groudon, and Koraidon all on a single team, because all of them actually have different effectiveness profiles. How many people are on the list right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, it was a good match, Aiden. It was a good match. Yeah, Spiritomb is allowed because Spiritomb is in the base game. Yeah, you're not allowed to bring anything that was exclusive to raids or required home to transfer in. Alright, it is Stephanie Beckman's turn. Well, other weather's kind of, but still weather versus weather. Weather wins. I mean, you have three redundant Sunsetters that all have a different effect in this profile. I think there's definitely, I mean, do I think that you're gonna run both, you know, Koraidon and Groudon simultaneously? No. But it's like, yeah, you could feasibly run it, because, like, they're both, you have different effectiveness profiles, and they both benefit the others. So you have, like, that redundancy you can keep switching out. It's gonna be interesting if Chirim comes into the game, because if Chirim is in the game at all, the past paradoxes shoot up in viability even higher than they already are. Because, like, imagine Roaring Moon with Photosynthesis speed boost, with a 50% special defense boost, with a 50% attack boost, Terastallized flexibility, possibly Assault Vest. Oh, Chirim is the little cherry blossom thing from Gen 4. Flower Gift is insane as an ability. Chirim is actually a very good Pokemon. Chirim is a very good Pokemon. It's just, it depends on Sun. Like, Chirim is good when Groudon exists. And, well, now Koraidon. Like, when either of those exist, Chirim is actually very good. It's a terrifying Pokemon if you can get it in the sun. Yep. That is the Pokemon. It is the one that goes into the flower. Because when it goes into the flower, it gives it and its ally physical and special defense. Physical attack and special defense. Alright. This looks fun. This looks fun. Alright. I actually had an idea for a Baxcalibur team. Flies back to Renegade Platinum, where Gardenia has one, and she's the second gem. Oh, James, she has one in regular Platinum. But she has a Rose Raid in regular Platinum. So, like, I would say that's more terrifying. You just DM me the link. You just DM the link on Discord. Oh, it's Talonlame. It's a Talonlame! Screen's up. Yeah. Gardenia is legitimately one of the hardest gym leaders in the entire series. There's a very good reason Gardenia is one of the hardest gym leaders in the entire series. Hello there, Litsune. Shields up. I am also very glad that you removed your dark typing off of Chi-Yu. I am very glad you removed the Chi-Yu's dark type. Brings up. Which means to mitigate the damage. So it's gonna be Heat Wave. Very much. A little bit of Healy Health. Litsune is Raising Wind. Fun. And there we go. Can't taunt me. Can't taunt. Torkoal Master. Torkoal has entered the field. Torkoal makes the things more powerful. It's when he's also getting fun. Paralyzed. Live to speed. Not gonna matter to the speed drop, but I believe, yeah, Rage Fist is now way more powerful. Rage Fist can take it out. That kills it. But Grimmsnarl did its job. Grimmsnarl did its job. Goodbye, fish. We do love the fish. We do love the fish. The fish is a friend. We have a cool idea for competitive battle. Really anxious. Can you DM me the idea? But how are you doing anxious? Come on, the mobs, go grab anxiously late. I like the fish. I'm a fan of the fish. Photosynthesis speed. Yeah, now this is where the guessing game This is where the guessing game comes in. Wait, Torkoal gets Helping Hand? Interesting. I did not realize Torkoal, of all things, got Helping Hand access. I'm surprised that KO'd through all of my bulk investment. Unless that's what I think it is. And if it's what I think it is... Oh, I think I know what that is now. I know what it is now. Because if it's what I think it is... If it's what I think it is... If this is what I think it is, then this is going to be interesting. It's specs. It has to be specs. Because that KO'd through my light screen. And HP investment. Forgot if we yeah, that's the main reason why. That is the main reason why Murkrow best. Hi, Tommy. Yeah, that's the main reason why I was like, okay, I know what this thing is now. I know exactly what this Fluttermane has to be. It had to be specs. It was the only way it could have KO'd me through that light screen. Shields up. Yeah. Specs Fluttermane is a hell of a thing. It is terrifyingly effective and powerful. But there's a very good reason I don't use choice items. I don't like the lack of flexibility. I do not like the lack of flexibility. Eruption. Now here's the main thing. Oh yeah, okay, now yeah, I win. And that is one of the reasons I refer to Talonflame as Talonlane. Yeah. Like, I respect the potential choice items have to body teams. I respect them. I just don't like using them because I don't like the limited flexibility. Because the thing is, it's very easy to tell when something is choice item to just by sheer damage ranges. And then when you know something is choiced, it's like, oh, that's much easier to play. I was like, oh, you... Like, in any other case, that would have been a game of chicken. I was playing with that Fluttermane. But I was like, I know your specs. You cannot target my Fluttermane with Shadow Ball. Next up is Spicy, if they're here. Coverage. Yeah, I mean, like, choice moves are very, very strong. Like choice items are insanely powerful. The main time you're using something like a choice user is if they hit most things for just neutral or better damage, and you don't need to worry about coverage. That's kind of the main time you're using a choice item. When you do need the choice flexibility, when you need the flexibility of the other typings, then they're not as helpful. That's one of those, like Fluttermane is one. I mean, it wasn't really calcs, but it was a very good game, Stephanie. It was that it was more so like the only way Fluttermane could have taken me out there was with a choice specs. It was like, okay, that's what it is. This one is Spicy. If Spicy is not here, this is a rematch with Go Looper. Then next is McRobbie after that. Then Casey. Then Drake. Then... Well, then it's you, Casey. Then it is that dude after Drake. Alright, so Spicy. If Spicy is here, we will give one more try. Then if Spicy does not show up, we are moving on to Go Looper's rematch. Then if Go Looper does not show up for the rematch, then we'll go to McRobbie. Okay, I think I cheesed all the ones you can. Fun. Mudkip. Okay, so this is gonna be the last one for Spicy. If they are not showing up for this one, then it is your turn, Go Looper. What's the best way to get a 0 speed and 0 tech ADD? You can't. Other than just going the RNG lottery of Terror Raids. Because the only way you can get a 0 speed, 0 attack in DD that knows Trick Room, if it's female, is from Terror Raids. And that is extremely, extremely low odds. Because you can't TM. So this is for you, Go Looper. Yeah. You don't really need the 0 speed, I would say, is the only real critical one, and even then... I guess 0 attack would probably be more beneficial than the 0 speed, because if you're using Indeedee for Follow Me and Helping Hand, you don't really... the speed value doesn't really matter. Let me actually calculate what the difference is in terms of foul play damage. Calculator. Indeedee. Doubles, Trick Room, Support. Okay, so let's I'm gonna see what the difference between a 0 and that is. So Murkrow. Doubles. 50. Sneaky Fox, this is not you. This is for Go Looper. This is Go Looper. If you go before your turn is called, you will be moved down the list. Foul play. Okay, so let's see what the damage difference is. So 30. That is a very significant difference. I would say the 0 attack is more important than the 0 speed for Indeedee. That's you, Go Looper. Yeah, please wait your turn, guys. If you cut before other people, it'll only make it take longer for you to get to your battle, if at all. We have a rule against cutting in the line. Yep. It's gonna be fun. If you want to bring a different team, you can bring a different team for this. I can't cheese 7 missions. Yeah, I know. Is this for Kirby? Oh, I only got 1. Ah. Yep. I gotta go. Thank you very much. Thank you much, Midnight. Yeah, you don't need to bring the same 4 you brought for the previous one. Okay. Alright, we're gonna put this one. Yeah, I think that's the call. Yeah, I had a feeling it was Kirby. I had a feeling it was a Kirby ones. Yeah, I would say overall it's more important to get that 0 attack IV on the Indeedee rather than the 0 speed. Just for the sheer difference in foul play damage you're taking from something like Murkrow. Like, that is a quarter of the damage you're just removing right there. I am glad I called that bluff. That's one of the main reasons why I make my teams for best of 3s. Because something like that gets game 1. But game 2 and 3, that is an easy call. Remember dark types are immune to Prankster. Gosh. That's why I was calling the bluff on that. That's why I was calling that bluff. Yep. They have left 100% as the 7 mission in the true arena. Well, that's true 100%. Technically, you've already 100%. You technically have 100% of the game. Yeah, that's the thing is I can just use Quash now and there's like very little it can do. And whatever's switching in, if anything switches in, is getting nuked. That's why I was like, I have to call this bluff. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Quash will force you to go last. Quash. I love Quash. It just for things like this. This is why I prefer Quash over Taunt. Love Roaring Moon, but you gotta go Moon. Sword and Shield was the Sand. This is Sun. There's a reason I love my Sand and I love my Sun teams. Sleepy. Death. Green Death. I love it. I love it. I love these names. Imagine Paradox, Pokemon got there, present counterparts abilities. That would make them a lot worse. They'd be a lot worse their present-day counterparts abilities. Because, like, one thing that really makes them is Photosynthesis or Quark Drive. It's what makes those Pokemon. And it is time for the Solar Beam. Roaring Moon really likes its Photosynthesis, though, is the thing. It would be really damn good to have, but I think it just appreciates the sheer speed boost from that a bit too much. Moxie Roaring Moon is fun. What do with the Excalibur? You saw at the start of the battle. Hair Steel, Excalibur, Heptorcal, Ember, Valier, Proc, unless change with this policy. So that's an interesting idea, but I think the only issue is that most dragons go into either Poison or they go into Steel, so that could be problematic. I love the Backscalibur. I have a somewhat similar but different idea involving my Backscalibur. But I do love that idea. I do love that idea. What? I could have sworn I was a speed booster. I could have sworn mine was a speed booster. I'll need to check those stats. Unless... No, that Fluttermane can't be Scarfed. That Fluttermane cannot be Scarfed. Oh, I could have sworn my speed was higher. Yeah. My Fluttermane should have gone first. I'm pretty sure yours boosted, unless Sun is no longer in play. Oh, but... Sun was no longer in play, that's what it was. Okay. Sun was no longer in play. Oh, Tailwind. Okay, I was like, wait, what? Confusion. Yeah, I feel Terrifier Backs is probably... I feel Terrifier Backs is probably a really good play. I have a different... I have a different play involving my thing. Is Tailwind still activated? Okay, Tailwind is now no longer in play. Do I risk the 5% chance? Do I risk the 5? I gotta go for the 5. I gotta go for the chance. Wait, you outspeed? Really? I thought Tailwind was no longer up. Huh. Good play. Huh. I guess I might not have been paying attention to the Tailwind then. Unless I did not put speed into my Hydreigon. Which could be the case. Because I'm fairly certain I put mine into HP on that one. Which that could be the difference. You are up next, McRobbie. Yeah, Zapdos learns. Zapdos' moveset is actually very, very small. So was that Great Tusk built for speed? Or is that not built for speed? I forget which one mine is built for. Max speed. Okay. That would make sense. Because I don't think that my Hydreigon is built for speed. Yeah, had I not forgotten about the Tailwind, I would have protected on that, and I would have actually killed that thing first. That is what we call a screw up on my part. I'll go with this one. I like that. I like that. You are not allowed to bring the Hisuian Quillfish. That is not allowed in Regulation C. Hey there, Maisie. It's very different than a local, that dude. It's not best of threes, and you guys are also all able to see my teams. It's very, very different than a local. Actually, no, yeah, I'll do that. Yes, I think that is that's a play, and yes, I think that's the play. Yeah, no, it was the loss on the forgetting about the Tailwind. That is what destroyed me. All right, Fox. Maybe next time we'll be able to get it in. Nice. All right, I know where this is headed. I know where this is headed. And this is why I'm glad I made this lead. This is why I made this lead. Get on the yellow of the target. Might as well be walking on the sun. That's why I did not bring that. He was like, yeah. Sash? It is not Sash. Okay. I'm used to seeing that. Jordan Emery currently playing 3 Pokemon Scarlet Biology. Fun. Welcome in, Jordan. How are you doing? Again, guys, if you haven't done so already, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Toxic. Is this going to be a Venoshock team? Is this some Venoshock plays? If so, very interesting. String cheese. Yep, it is the string cheese man. It is the string cheese man. Protecto. See, what's the team so far you got on that, Jordan? I'm curious to see what you got there. Protect. I think. Ooh, is that going to be using Hex or is that Shadow Ball? Ooh. Fun ideas. Fun ideas abound in this team composition. Ooh, the rope spray. Respect. Opposing Screenboy, I love it. But that damage is still incredibly high. That is still some incredibly massive damage. Yeah, okay, I've still got stuff in the back. I've still got things in the back. I'm looking forward to the battle. Yeah, Flutter. This is orb, like orb. Yeah, Fluttermane was gonna go down anyway, but it's like I wanted that thing off the field first. I would rather have the overdrive spammer off the field first rather than the guy. Need to keep Chestnut Ray the game at the moment for it. Fair enough. Good work on that, Go Looper. Amungus. Amangamangumbas. It is the Mungus. It is Mr. Mungus. Ready to Subsungus. There we go. It's time to turn up the heat. It was very fun, Go Looper. It was very fun. Yeah, this is my preferred strategy with Baxcalibur. Because this way, good against Steel, which is very good against Baxcalibur normally. I also have the added benefit of now resisting fire and being immune to burns. Yeah, not surprised on the miss there. Not surprised on that. So I boost my speed and I don't get burned. Yeah. The Dragon Dance into weakness policy is a very good play, which I think would have a different effort and value investment spread. But I love that idea. Very good one. Very good one, McRobbie. Alright, this is Casey's turn now. Don't know if I should replace my Indeedee with something else because Indeedee only has synergy with... Indeedee has a lot of synergy with a lot of things. Indeedee has synergy with a lot of things just because that follow me tech. Remember that, dude. You can't bring Tornadus for this. This is Regulation C. Tornadus is not allowed. Unless this is for a different strategy. Also, Ursaluna is not allowed for this. But this is Casey, if they are still here. Okay, just making sure. Casey is now up if you would like to battle and are still here. For Reg D1 times. Ah. Yeah, I have a feeling Regulation D, that is a whole can of worms. I'm looking forward to Regulation D with equal anticipation and terror. Let me actually go grab the playbook so I can start putting notes down. For those who are wondering, the playbook is what I call my VGC note-taking book, where I basically write down... There it is. Or I basically write down all my teams. I write down, okay, this is how this battle went with this thing. These are the weaknesses of the team. These are what I need to improve. And basically just... It's a way of record keeping. It's a way of keeping records. The playbook. Big fan of tracking my records and progress with things. This random mishmash team to work, not gonna lie. I mean, it's a fairly solid lineup. You also gotta remember, Go Looper, these are not teams I have put the same amount of dedication and, designing into. These were teams I cooked up in a few minutes a piece last night and just threw together this morning. I have 3 dubious food. We're going to have one more attempt for the connecting after this, Casey. If not, we're going to move on to Drake, if they are still here. Depends on what the team is, David. Here's the thing. Individual Pokemon on their own are not good. It just depends on what they're being brought with as well. Okay, yeah, so you're after this. If Casey does not join from this one, you are up next, Drake. There we go. Honestly, I don't like it when my opponent makes notes about my plays, reading my plays. That's what everyone does. Every battler does that. You have to respect the level of every single one of your opponents. You can't just assume them. Okay, official rules. There we go. It's one of those things where you kind of have to assume, take everything at the value it can be. I'll go 2-3. I can't underestimate. Yeah, but also for you, that's the thing, is it goes both ways. I mean, Copycat Shell Smash and QE is good to pull up. I feel the issue with Copycat Shell Smash is a bit too much setup. The other thing is, in a metagame where Haze Murkrow is still, one of the very high placers, setup of that degree does not generally bode as well as it does otherwise. Ooh. Spicy. I'm liking this. I'm liking the spice. I'm liking this spice. Alright. And... I don't think I need... It might be a mistake to not bring Torkoal, but I am going in without Torkoal. Yeah, I always make notes on my opponents, even when I'm in a best of 3, because again, it is a best of 3. It was if I'm taking notes in the best of 3, it means I respect the opponent's potential to body me. The thing is the only trick is it huge power or is it Sap Sip or Azumarill is the only thing I'm worrying on right now. AV Appleton. Fun. Respect it. I respect that. I very much respect that. I respect that. Terastallize into rock on the Lekina? For increased bonus damage? Yep, doubling down on the rock. I respect that. Might have been better had I gone for the Tailwind. Unless that one-shots it. Unless that is a one-shot. I did not expect. Remember my first set, one against the Sun team, peeking over, you know, we saw easy win, and I was like, oh, okay. Destroys team 2 wins, back with fun. Yeah, there's nothing more satisfying. Oh, this is gonna be easy. Destroy. Oh, easy win, GG, and then you just obliterate them. It's like, nah, don't under. This is why it is always a bad idea to underestimate your opponent. It's like you have to always respect your opponent's potential to body you. Now it's time to see what this Azumarill is. I think I know what the Azumarill is going to be because Zoomy Face does Azumarill things. However, I intend to not take that risk because it is Azumarill and it is terrifying. Yes, you are. No, that dude in 4K is after Drake. Why? Okay, that was an offensive Azumarill. That was an aggressive Azumarill set. Ooh, clever. Targeting the special event. I'm a big fan of my, I'm a big fan of Quash. It's just too fun. It's such a fun move. Never underestimate a senor. Nope. I did not know that reference. I didn't even know that was a reference to anything. Quash. I'm expecting Sash. Not Sash, okay. Yeah, nah, I'm oblivious when it comes to references. Those are on Pulse. Good takedown. I think that Appleton is the one that is, though, more competitively built in terms of, like, what it can do. Because, like, Apple Ass is very good, you know, just for, like, special defense crippling. Body Press is very good. Flapple is more setup, because I think it's Dragon Dance. They're both neat, though. I love what they did with the family. Fluttermane. Fluttermane is fun. Fluttermane is one of my favorite keys. Like, at first I was like, this thing is too strong. It's like, it's fun. I love it. It's like, the more I use Fluttermane, I was like, yeah, no, Fluttermane just wins things. It's like, it's... I'm still surprised you don't really see that many Scizor used. Because, like, Scizor would destroy Fluttermane. It's just that a lot of the Fluttermane teams also run, you know, fire types, which kind of pressure out Scizor. I guess that's kind of why, but also, like, just Terra Water Scizor? I have not risked doing that because I don't waste my bomb flowers. But I imagine it would explode. Alright, this one is Drake. This is Drake. For the battle. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure Fluttermane gets one shot by Bullet Punch anyway. Okay, I had a feeling that they explode. I had a feeling that they would explode. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Fluttermane just gets deleted by a Bullet Punch. I'm gonna go check it out. Fluttermane... Regulation C... Sky Score... Blank set... That... Ability... Technician... Game work! Game stops screwing up. Technician... 252... Adamant... Actually, it does not. Oh, okay, that's bulky Fluttermane. Okay, that's a bulky Fluttermane. That's like high defensive investment. Yeah, any regular, any garden variety actually used Fluttermane gets deleted by Bullet Punch. Unless Fluttermane is running unless Fluttermane is running excessive amounts of bulk, it's not surviving Bullet Punch. Okay, let's try this again. I'm disconnecting the internet and reconnecting. Yeah, Fluttermane does not really survive against it. Yeah, Scizor just deletes it from existence. Again, the real issue that Scizor has, though, is just the simple fact of Fire is a very common typing, and, like, there's a number of things to get Fire-type moves. Even Fluttermane can pack a surprise, you know, Mystical Fire, which, granted, I don't think Mystical Fire is great on it. Nope. I don't think Mystical Fire is great on Fluttermane, but I could legitimately see the usage. But yeah, no, like Scizor, I think is just, Scizor is the sleeper. Scizor, I think, is the absolute sleeper pick of Regulation C. And I think going into Regulation D, Scizor is also going to be a continued sleeper pick. Is this you, Drake? Is this you, Drake? Hardy's huge. Yeah, Hardy. It's best just to cook Hardy stuff. It is best just do Hardy stuff. Ursaluna, I have not looked into Ursaluna yet. It looks terrifying. I have a feeling Gastrodon is going to be, like, a very top-shelf pick. I have very high hopes for Gastrodon this, Regulation D. By the way, Zapdos does learn Thunderbolt by level up. Yeah, most electric types don't learn Thunderbolt by level up. Yeah, that's something that we learned from a previous stream, is there's like less than 10 evolutionary families. I think there's less than 5 actually that learn it by level up. It's barely any. It's almost comical how few actually learn them. Oh, this is... Oh boy, this is gonna be dicey. This is gonna be a dicey fight. I have a very hard time picking my last pick here. I think I gotta go back. Scow. Don't ask questions. The best answer is don't ask questions about why it gets that. Movesets don't make sense. They're not meant to make sense. Also, I love the Roaring Moon Shiny. Legit one of the best in the game. I love it. It is Among Us and the Polteface. It is the Mungosus and the Polteface. I mean, Gengar does learn. I mean, that kind of makes sense. Because like, it learns Thunderbolt. It makes sense that I think it could. It makes sense it could learn like that. I mean, it certainly makes more sense than other things it learns. I know I could make a technical lead tournament thing, but that would be something I would do probably down the line. That's something I would probably do more down the road. That thing is going to go for Taunt. Not Taunt, it's going to go for Spore. Honestly, I would say that's a bigger benefit to have put that there. I think this is a bigger benefit, honestly. Ooh, spectacular. Yeah, it doesn't do a whole lot of damage with that. But I do get it put to sleep. I would say that is more beneficial. Even I mean, Murkrow got slapped, but like I've also slapped Fluttermane. Like I think overall that's actually a bigger benefit to me. I think that overall that's a better benefit. Murkrow is fast asleep. Fluttermane also asleep. Yeah, Rage Powder does not work against grass types. Rage Powder is ineffective against grass types. But all powder and spore moves do not work against grass types. Also born with Overcoat and are wearing the glasses. Not the glasses, the safety goggles. Flutterfreak still asleep. Oh yeah, Fluttermane is... Oh, yeah. Fascinating ideas. Fascinating plays. Alright, I like that. And... Fluttermane go sleep. Flutterface go sleep. This is the longest thing in existence of that. I do like the Pollen Pop on it though. I do like that tech. Reversals. This is where risky comes. This is where the risk comes in. This is where the risk comes in. Yep. And now he's gonna probably go for Spore on me. Okay, probably gonna go for Spore on me. Yep. I was like, it's going for Spore. Yep. The War of the Amoonguss. War of the Amoonguss. Yes, that is a shiny Baxcalibur. That is a shiny Baxcalibur. It is a very sparkly Excalibur. Yep. Yeah, this was actually one of our fastest shiny hunts we ever had. It was literally 16 eggs, no shiny charm. First actual dedicated shiny hunt of the entirety of Scarlet Violet, so it was a good shiny to get. Big fan of it. Big fan. Big fan of it. Least favorite team archetype. I don't really have a least favorite, I would say. I would honestly say I don't have a particular least favorite. Because it's one of those things that... You know, it's one of those things that... I don't particularly have certain issues with certain things. It's like, I don't really mind certain things. No, I don't like stall, but here's the thing. Stall kind of doesn't exist in doubles. One of my favorite things about doubles is that stall kind of doesn't exist. Which is a very good thing. Ah, Big Berry Mungus. Big Berry Mungus. Biggie Berry Mungus. Fun. Well, here's the good thing. Amoonguss is dead this turn unless he recalls it. So it's like, Amoonguss either goes down, or he keeps it in. So it's like, either way, I kind of win. Why isn't ground weak to fighting? That wouldn't make sense if the ground was weak to fighting. It wouldn't really make sense. Okay, so Amoonguss only has Sludge Bomb then left. Okay, so Sludge Bomb... Okay, I know what the Amoonguss has now. Isn't wrong. Not... It is, but also you can say, well, ground is more solid than rock. There are some idiosyncratic differences between the two things, but in broad strokes, you could say that yes, they are similar. But also there are significant differences between the two of them. There are some fairly idiosyncratic differences. There are some fairly major differences, though. Goes back to sleep. Goes back to sleep. Woo! Lives! The live! Do 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 do. Alright, the Amoonguss is gone. Amoonguss is... I think... This should do enough damage. This should do enough damage. Oh no, Excalibur's still sleeping. I forgot that he put Excalibur to sleep as well. He put Excalibur to sleep. He put Excalibur to sleep. Back he go sleepy. Yep, they just Amoonguss War. Don't know how many more we're doing, David Doss, but you are after that dude, so you are one away after that dude. So after that dude, then it's up to you. Amoonguss go bye-bye. And with that, the Amoonguss is gone. Okay, this is good. This is much better. I love how it's like, no, Excalibur just hanging on. Excalibur just hanging on by the skin of its teeth. Bum, bum. Fluttermane's probably going to wake up this turn. Fluttermane is very likely going to wake up this turn. It's very likely it's waking up this turn. I don't think I'm going to get lucky enough to have it not wake up. What is Fluttermane doing? Or is Excalibur's back terrestrializing? Oh, Polteface is terrestrializing. Yeah, Mighty Food. I'm a big fan of I'm a big fan of preferring the Mighty Foods over anything else. I just go Hardy Food and Mighty Food. Durgaron darts. Fluttermane sleeps. Flutterfreak sleep. Wait. Go sleep. You go sleep. Polteface is now sleep fine. This is why I prefer Black Sludge Amoonguss. This is why I prefer Amoonguss with Black Sludge. Well, Fluttermane's probably gonna wake up this turn. I probably should have gone for. I should have gone for Tailwind, actually. All things considered, I shouldn't have gone for the Throat. Yes. Fluttermane is gonna either Dazzling Gleam or Moonblast. And Dazzling Gleam kills. Dazz Gleam. Murkrow fainted. Perfectly fine. Throwing out with Black Sludge. Yeah, Fluttermane is going to go Dazzling Gleam, and Dragapult is going to go for the other thing, so there's no point in me going... There's no point in me going for... There's no point in me going for Rage Powder or anything. Also, Dragapult, if Dragapult wakes up... Actually, no, if Dragapult wakes up, I could Rage Powder, and that would actually do something. But otherwise, actually, that was a mistake. If Dragapult wakes up, I think I lose this. Favorite ice cream flavor is cookies and cream, which is just Oreo. I'm a sucker for Oreos. Ooh. Wake up. Dragapult's waking up. Polteface does not wake up. Okay, that's spicy. That is spicy. Okay then. Fluttermane protect. You get the raid. This is also part of the reason why you occasionally will see a Moongus with Stomping Tantrum. So we can actually get Steel Types. It's not going to knock them out, but it's like, it's still going to at least do some damage. And... This should possibly... This should kill. This should... Ooh. I think that actually resets the sleep counter on it. I'm fairly certain that resets the sleep counter. Let's see. Does it reset it? Generation 6 onward. Okay. It does not reset. Okay, so that thing's probably waking up next turn. That thing's waking up next turn then. Yeah, that thing is waking up next turn. Probably should have brought... If I brought the Armarouge to this fight would have gone very different. Armarouge would have very much assisted in this fight. Calling. Back Excalibur, Scally Face. Chimpow Protect. Polteface wakes up. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is fun. This is fun. I like this. I like where this is going. That's gonna kill me. But unless Shen Pao one-shots Amoonguss, I'm fairly certain this is a physical Amoonguss. It's living. Amoonguss lives! Amoonguss sauce lives! The only goal, this was a fun one. This was a fun one. And I make a zoning device to clown on the tank. I don't know if you can. I would almost be surprised if you are allowed to use auto build during that fight. I would actually be very surprised if you're allowed to use auto build at all during that fight. Yeah, the only chance that this thing has is waking up on the Dragapult. After like 2 turns. That is the only real chance it has. Try to bypass the protect. But the issue otherwise is that I can also protect, and there's shenanigans that can be pulled out. There are shenanigans that can be shenanigizing. Slide. There's basically an underground. You get it. I think it's gonna depend on. Okay, I think this is over. The Dragapult needed to, I think, wake up this turn because actually. No, you weren't scarfed. Is Shen Pao that damn fast? How fast is... Shen Pao's that fast? How fast? Oh, speed tie. That was a speed tie. Any good armor in the overworld? There's a couple of good ones. There's a couple of good ones. Okay, that was a speed tie then. That was a very risky speed tie. But that was a great game, Drake. That was a fantastic game. Round of applause for Drake. I am going to go get some more water, and then that dude, it is your turn. Also going to go check how long until dinner is finished. Alright, so dinner will be ready in about 5 minutes. So, we are not going to be ending off right now. We are going to be just taking a slight hiatus. So, yeah, we'll be back shortly. You know, dinner is not going to take too long. Jojo. Very, very Jojo. Mudkip. Very Jojo. But yeah, dinner will be ready very, very shortly. So, but after that, you are up that, dude. Double attack the Amoongus. That's one of those things that it's always in hindsight. There's always hindsight better play of Drake. That was a fantastic match, though. That was a fantastic game. I very much enjoyed that one. It was just, I mean, the Amoongus versus Amoongus match. It's just like the battle of the mightiest Amoongus. And we are back. There we go. Okay, let's see if this doesn't actually like freak out the switch, the audio thing. Because generally there's a bad habit of when. Okay. Okay, there it goes, working. Sometimes when I turn the thing back on, it doesn't. It freaks with the audio. Alright, so that dude, you are up next. You are the next contestant on The Price is Right, aka it's battle time. Link battle. You are now on the list, Cactus. Oh, there we go. Sorry. Okay, then we can just go to David Doss then. Hey, Rave. How you doing, Rave? Yeah, okay, then we can just go to David Doss then, if you are in the middle of a battle. Yeah, we'll just switch the order of them. Yep. It is all doubles. Doubles Regulation C. So none of the transfer in legendaries, and none of the transfer in or raid exclusive Pokemon. So no Iron Thorn, no Iron Leaves, no Walking Wake, no home exclusive things, no Greninja, Charizard, Decidueye, Hisuian forms. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I'm working on my Regulation D team though. I anticipate Galastrodon is going to be back with a vengeance. It's like I have a feeling Galastrodon will return with a vengeance. Yeah, you cannot bring Basket Legion. Yeah. Hello, Caleb. Yeah, that none of the so like no like Earth. The main reason I didn't have I'm not having like the Regulation D rules is my main worry was everything would just turn into everyone brings Urshifu, Landorus, and like all the legendaries. Because against mainline, you know, Regulation D teams, those aren't going to work well. Like the entire full legendary team is not going to work well. But against like my team, which I have to kind of, you know, make them in semi-bulk and they're not really the most dedicated, it wouldn't work well against that. You know, it would do better against them than it would other things. David, are you actually searching? This is the last search for David Doss, and then if not, we're gonna go to Aiden again. Like we have a maximum of 3 searches, and then we move on to the next person. But if Aiden isn't here, then we go to Cactus. Yep. Official rules 3. Not really sure how long we're going to be going today. Today was fun. It was very fun. Yeah, I think, honestly, this is probably my best team, so I'm probably going to work building off of this team for future things. Funny, because I don't have any of the restricted stuff. I don't have any legendaries on it. Like, I'm... It's very weird not using Chi-Yu or anything like that. Ooh, Toomey Face. Toomey Face. That's fun. And you, and... Yes, I think that's the right call. Maybe it's not the right call, and I have a feeling it's going to bite me in the butt that I'm not bringing Murkrow, that I'm bringing in Hydreigon. But it is useful for Hydreigon. I'm going to bring in Hydreigon for Hydreigon things. Oh, shiny Drapey. Alright, so that's going to be a shiny Polteface then. That is an insured shiny Polteface. You know, Poke. Ah, it's all Tears of the Kingdom themed. They're Tears of the Kingdom themed names. I love it. Probably Trick Room Mimikyu. Very likely a Trick Room Mimikyu lineup. Okay. Break that disguise. Life Orb? Or... You expecting a switch out? Confusion noises? Confusion noises. Very, very, very confusion noises. Alright then. I'm confused. I'm confused. How do I battle? I can just put your name on the queue. If you want, King Brightstar. But you need online, and you need to go into Poke Portal, and then link battle. Yeah, you are now in the queue. But it's Regulation C, so no Pokemon transferred in through Pokemon Home, no raid exclusive things like Charizard, Greninja, and no Miraidon or Koraidon. Those are the general rules. Right now we are playing David Doss because that dude is in, he's battling presently. So he is not in the battle at the moment. Yeah, Meow. I don't like Meowscarada. I don't like Meowscarada at all. But I think, honestly, it's probably something I need to be bringing a bit more, because it's, like, really damn good. Like, it is a fast-as-hell knockoff user. And is like, that's kind of something that's very useful. Do a little digging. Dig, 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 dig. That did more damage than I would have expected. That did a little bit more damage than I expected. But I don't think this is not going to knock it out. Really? That had to have been a very high roll. Or this thing is like all physical and like all special attack. Like that should not have killed from that range. I mean, I am like max special attack on this thing. So I guess that makes sense. Ooh, me face. Ooh, me face. Knock off and Protecto Beans. You got me addicted to Plants vs. Zombies. Mudkip! Wow, no, Mudkip. You have to break that. How are you doing, Mudkip? You have to break that, Mudkip. Me face with the Trick Room. So that kind of benefits me because Spirit Tomb is. I don't think Spirit Tomb is slower. I don't think Spirit Tomb is slower than Torkoal. Yes, but it's Tinier. Remember, Mudkip, it's Tinier. Tinier is the source. Oh, gotcha. I'm surprised Spirit Tomb survived that. I am very surprised Spirit Tomb survived that hit. Thank you very much, positive Pokemon players. Welcome in. Again, guys, if you haven't done so, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. The sunlight faded, but thank you very much for the positivity. Positivity is always delightful. We enjoy positivity. Protect. I could have gone for protect. I could have gone for attack, destroy the Spirit Tomb, then attacked the Garchomp. But I do like keeping. Really? Didn't target? Right. I'm not part grass anymore. I'm pure dark. Just face safety goggles. Okay, let's go. I mean, I guess most. I guess that kind of makes sense. Because I don't think it's overly common for a Moongus to carry a grass move. Like, I could realistically semi-see that. I could semi-realistically see that. At least, like, a demand for that in some small way, shape, or form. I could vaguely see that. Holy crap, that's a lot of damage. That did a lot more damage than I would have expected and more than I would have liked. It was offensive gap. What the freak? Offensive gap? Who in their right mind runs offensive Gastrodon? It is best as a tech bulk user. It is a bulky tech user. Why would you run offensive Gastrodon? Why? Offensive Gastrodon? Why? I don't bring... No, you do bring positivity, Omar. You bring positivity for everyone other than Mork. Other than Mork. This is a great pulse here. Oh my gosh. How did they get that far? If they got that far doing that, then there's bigger things to worry about than that. Hello there, Ash. How are you doing? Hi, Forehead Queen. Hello there, Forehead Queen Ash. Alright, so now it's you're up that dude. You are now up that dude. Spoon-fed. I really like your camera in the right corner. Really? I mean, the only reason why the camera's right here is specifically to block, like, the moves I'm selecting. That is the entire reason. Hello there, Blorb. Welcome back. Welcome back, Blorb. How are you doing, Blorb? Lime. Inhale lemon. Exhale lime. Let's hope that Gastrodon... Offensive Gastrodon. Who is Asher? Is that you, that dude? Okay, that is you. Okay. Remember, it's... Man. That was a very good game, David. Did your Pokemon have any items on them? Because I don't... Because I used knockoff on 2 things, and I didn't see any items when I used knockoff. Yeah, I think that this is probably my best team. Maybe tied with this one. I think these 2 are my best teams, and I need to retool them a little bit. This one, I think there's potential. I think there's potential with this team. Hello, Eevee. Welcome in, Eevee. Regularly inhale lemon. Inhale lemon. Inhale lime. Exhale lemon. Ooh, sip. Hey, finally, someone is bringing in the Scizor. Finally, somebody is bringing Scizor to the party. I respect it. Even if I must eliminate it. Like, it is a very respecto protecto Pokemon. Oh man, what do I do? I have so many. I have options. Oh my gosh, I'm so torn. I'm so torn. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go! Leroy Jenkins time. I swear if you say Caesar salad, I am going to throw a spoon at you, Omar. Speaking of scissors, can someone help me about my time? I forgot to change my brew, but his name is Mushy Friend. Midnight would love that. Scissor salad. Oh my gosh. Omar, I'm gonna throw a spoon at you for that joke. Because the word should be pronounced Kaiser. That's how the Latin name was pronounced. I'm gonna throw a spoon at you, Omar. But I like that one. That was good. Proof that many is spoon fit. This is why we love ya. This is why we love ya. This is why we love Man, I was tired of bringing Dragapult to Annihilate. Yeah, I mean, I prefer Annihilate over Dragapult, mostly because I prefer Annihilate's kit more than Polteface. Is this going to be another Terraflying? Is this going to go Terraflying again on the Tyranitar? It's like... Ooh, Matty the Rank Master. It's time for Flutterfreak. It's going for the thing! Photosynthesis proccing. Speed was boosted. It's time for the boost. I mean, see, here's the only thing, though, that's problematic for you. There's only one thing that's actually kind of problematic. And that's the fact that now I have a means of easily deleting both of your Pokemon. That's kind of the issue. I can delete both of them. Easily. If the game wants to be if the game wants to do what the game's gonna do, we gotta roll them dice. We gotta roll those dice. Mad at if I brought Pikachu hat. I don't think the hat Pikachu would be allowed. Like, can you even bring the Pikachu into home? You probably can. Fine, we'll allow the hat Pikachu. We'll allow it because it's a Pikachu. But you know, Fluttermane is just trying to be wearing a big mask. Hell, something. I love Fluttermane. Like, it is legitimately one of my favorite Pokemon that this game added. And it's like, it's terrifying. And I really like it. And... Yes! Yes! I got the paralysis. That's all I wanted. That's all I needed. Yeah, there's no way Fluttermane is surviving that. There is no way it was surviving that. That had to be a crit. That was a crit. That was a very lucky crit. But I still think I'm on top here. That's a Fluttermane gone. That is a Fluttermane that has been eliminated from the playing field. I mean, that's... if I get defeated by another crit... Is this a Scope Lens Garchomp? Is this a Scope Lens Garchomp? Tyrantotar. Drought. Droughting in the stuff. Because, like, here's the thing. It's going to swap out. Or it's going to get Eruptioned, and Eruption's going to delete that thing from existence. Now, I just need to hope. Yes! Yes! Hello, Devlin Allen. Good thing, was not even targeting you. Shows up, Dorko. Protecto beans. Allow it. Yeah, I'd allow it. I'd allow the Pikachu with the hat. Spirit break. Spirit break. Even though it doesn't like do anything to it, it's just I would allow Spirit break is helpful. Spirit break is spirit breaking. Don't go spirit breaking my heart. Don't go spirit breaking my heart. Do 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 do. So what is the hell item on that Garchomp? I have to know. Is that scope lens? Because like that's 2 crits like from. Well, not again. No, there's the Tarantula that got the. No, it was the Garchomp that got the crit the first time that mattered. Spirit break. I think that takes down. Yep, Spirit break takes down the Tyranitar. Oh, it's Clear Amulet. The rolls on that thing were insane. Of course, Torkoal flinched. Of course, Torkoal flinched. Sableye Scarlet. I just imagine the Sableye with a monocle on its face, and that amuses me very much. That amuses me very good. Remember, I have Flutter Mane in the back. You've got to remember, I've still got a fully loaded Flutter Mane in the back. I've still got Spooky Ghost. I still have the Spooky Ghosts. The Ghost. Oh no, it can't protect because the paralysis. Protect. Protecto Beans. Hey, Pink! Oh, come on, it survived. It survived. I call shenanigans! I call shenanigans! But how you doing, Pink? How you doing, Pink? I mean, Garchomp is gone anyway, because Flutter Mane just comes in, Daz Gleam, and it's gone. Flutter Mane just comes in and it's deleted. Okay, that's actually okay with me. That is a lot more damage than I expect. It's like freaking heck. This Grimmsnarl is not invested in attack at all. So it's like it's all HP, all I think. It's all HP, all it's all HP, and I'm pretty sure all. Hey, Pink! I'm always happy to help, Pink. I'm just the chucklehead idiot who makes the videos. You are the wonderful people that make the stuff. The Screaming Tail population. Shields up. Disable? Yeah, disable wouldn't work. Oh, it's trying to go for disable struggle shenanigans. Oh my gosh, that's great. I love that. I love that. I love that idea. But disable that, I don't think like fundamentally would work well. Meanwhile, it can't do damage. It's just paralysis shenanigans. Remember, I've still got Flutter Mane in the back. Flutter Mane would still come in and the Flutter Mane beam. Thank you, Pink. Thank you, Pink. Rock along credit. And it's time for the Bernie things. It's time for the Bernie things. Of all things, Grimmsnarl picked up the most KOs this game. My support Grimmsnarl picked up the most kills. Why? Why is a support Pokemon picking up the kills? Remember, I had Fluttermane. Remember, Fluttermane would have still kind of shredded things. You know, Fluttermane... Because remember, I would have had Photosynthesis Fluttermane. And that would have just beamed everything. Yeah, remember, I also had Shadow Ball on it. Shadow Ball would it's Life Orb Shadow Ball Fluttermane. That would still kind of rip through everything. That was a very good game. So this is Aiden. If Aiden is still here. But the real Aiden, please stand up. Then after that is Cactus. Then Braidstar is up after Cactus. Yeah, it's just surprising to see Grimmsnarl do that much damage. Because it's not... Mine isn't invested. I mean, I guess that's the power of... like, a 95 base power move. Oh, it's a 75 base power move. Really? That was two-shotting Tyranitar? With no investment? That's silly amounts of damage. Oh yeah, I'm probably gonna be doing these battle Sundays I'm probably doing these every Sunday. Yeah, Grimmsnarl's 100. Yeah, but remember, 120 isn't that high. Like, it isn't that high when you're not investing in any attack EVs. If unit gets nerfed, Azure goes burr. Yeah, I could see that, but also, I think the one issue of U-turn, if it does that, would be... like, if Scizor gets Bug Bite again, it would prefer that. I mean, I guess it is a lot of damage, but it's like... that, for a support Pokemon, that's still a lot. Aiden, you're up. That was a good game. I love that game. If Aiden doesn't join for this one, next time we search Cactus, that's your battle. And again, guys, if you haven't done so already, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. More. Speaker attack, then Breloom's 130. Yeah, but here's the thing. Breloom also... I mean, but Breloom is a bit different. Yeah, but it's also a higher base power. Like, it's still weird that doing that much damage with Spirit Breaks. Like, that's... Okay, Cactus, we are now searching for you. Aiden's turn has passed. That was a very good game. Very, very fun game. So, Alan, how does your Mewtwo hunt go? You up to what, 3,000 yet? Up to 3,000? Well, yeah, but again, it's a non-invested physical attack. Like, that's the big thing. It's not invested. Like, I mean, the investment makes a massive difference. Like, I'm gonna go check what, like, effort value investment actually increases. So, its starting attack with just at level 50 is 140 in terms of true stats. So, let's go to 250. Yeah, its attack goes up by 32, so that is... that's almost an increase of a quarter of its attack. It basically goes up. The difference is, like, oh, good. That's a big difference. That is a very big difference. It's like... remember, official rules 3, so... for that one. Yeah, the Torkoal is... Torkoal is very strong. The Torkoal is very strong. This is why I think that, like... This is my best team. But I still need to tinker with it. This is my second best team. Third best. And this one is just bad. This team is just bad. I think it's like just the Meowscarada, just with the fast knockoff. I need to improve. I need to improve my team compositions. Yeah, that's why I'm putting a regulation D. I'm going for that team. Ooh. I'm noticing a trend. I'm noticing a very, very significant thing on this team. I'm noticing something very, very particular on this team. And I don't know if I like it. Yeah, also, yes, I was trying to disable shenanigans. Tail Room team. You don't really see Tail Room teams that often, and I like that. You very rarely will see Tail Room teams. Alright, that thing's gonna go Explosion. It's gonna go Explosion, and it's going to go... It's gonna go Explosion Trick Room. Yeah, your turn passed while you were gone. So we'll just add you back to the list, Fox. I would like to battle you. Yep. Yeah, I look forward to battling you, Alan. You're very good with the tactics. So I look forward to seeing that. Yep, Terranormal Kaboom. Terranormal Kaboom! Terranormal Bandit Explosion, I'm assuming. While the thing sets up Trick Room. Quickly. Trick, okay. What's that? Okay. Choice Scarf is completely useless when it comes to Mimikyu. Choice Scarf is entirely useless on Mimikyu. Not Choice Scarf off focus, actually entirely useless on Mimikyu. It's not going to KO the Hydreigon, and it might KO the... Yeah, normal now, yeah. Yeah, that was very predictable. I'm pretty sure when we can bring more Pokemon. You mean the home Pokemon? I don't know when that one's going to be a thing. Don't know when that's going to be happening, though. Like, the main thing with that is just, it kind of comes down to one important factor. That important factor being making a team for it, because there's actually some issues with it. Hydreigon's going down this turn. Yep, Hydreigon was going down, but you've done admirably, Hydreigon. You did a very good job of doing things. Yeah, there we go. And now it's time to burn some stuff again. Well, I mean, it was obvious. It's a ghost type going out next to a Pokemon that knows Explosion. There's really only one thing it can do. There's only one thing it will do, and that is go for Explosion, while it likely sets up Trick Room. I did not expect the Trick. I feel the use of the Trick there was a little bit wasted. I feel going for something like Trick Room would have been a better usage of that turn. Had I anticipated the Terranormal, I actually could have won. I would have taken out the... I would have been able to take down the Garganacl before it even did that. R.I.P. Rust in Pepperoni. Rust in Pepperoni. The other thing is this punishes Trick Room. This thing absolutely hard punishes Trick Room. We don't know what the next terror raid is, David Doss. We don't know it yet. That's the thing, is we don't know them. This was fun. This was very fun. Yeah, there's a reason I love this Torkoal. I freaking love this Torkoal. It's so fun. Yeah, that's gonna take me out there, but then Overheat is gonna... Eruption's gonna kill it. And... burn. Good game. This was a good one. Yeah, it's not confirmed to be Fairy Delphox. They have made no announcements about it. They have not made any announcements about it. The 8 Worshifu gets super ability, the thing that always crits, so they attack. They get stabbed from water type and dark type. Very good game, Cactus. Main one is probably drop the Garganackle Explosion. The Garganackle Explosion, honestly, I think hurts you more than it benefits. Because it's basically a free double target into the Mimikyu. Because you know that the thing's gonna go kaboom anyway, it's taking itself out of the equation from the get-go. No, there was no Fairy Delphox. You probably saw the other stuff, because there's nothing announced. They announce it first on the Pokemon Twitter. Next up is Braidstar, King Braidstar, if you are here. If you are here, King Braidstar. Time for battling. I mean, I just think maybe not use it for just Explosion. There's a lot of things that Garganackle can do that are very beneficial, like wide guard shenanigans. There's a number of stuff you could do with it. King Braidstar, if you are here, it is time to duel. Oh, yeah, also, unrelated, but something that actually Timmy B just reminded me of. So, I did a little bit of surgery on my controller. I disassembled it and cleaned some stuff. Hope that it fixes the Joy-Cons a little bit. Hope it fixes the Joy-Cons. Joy-Cons, joysticks. And, cleaned it out a little bit. So I'm going to be trying that later tonight. See how it goes. Is this you, Braidstar? Is this you, King Braidstar? Yeah, there's a few things that probably would... I'd recommend consulting Picolytics. Okay, there's you. Okay. Visual rules, level 3. Yeah, I'd recommend consulting Picolytics. I'll go Roaring Moon. I mean, I just like my Roaring Moon team. It's like, it's not my best, but I like this team. It's very not flexible. There's issues with this team. Ooh, good night. I like this. Oh my god, I love the double weather. I love the double weather already. I already love this team. I love this team already. Probably should have gone for the Roaring Moon, but I need to get better about not using Roaring Moon, and I need to try to get back to using Bulk Run. Also, Love the belly bolt picture. Love the belly bolt. Level and Ligon. Mungus. Mungus. Amangamangumbas. Probably not gonna do Tears of the Kingdom today. Probably not gonna do Tears of the Kingdom today. Because we started late and also it was a little long stream, so we're probably not gonna Tears of the Kingdom. I need a bit of a rest recuperation night. I don't really play many. I don't play computer games. I play like Pokemon. I'm not using anything, but okay, that's... So... Braidstar. So, you can only use Aurora Veil if hail or if snow is active on the field. That is the only time you can use Aurora Veil. So, I was expecting you to use Aurora Veil, but swap out the Brute Bonnet for the Abomasnow. Wait, is your... Interesting. I was predicting a... Yeah, that was... Is it red card on... Does Brubon have red card? Or, eject button, or something. Is this a slow Frostlass? Or no, I'm fast with the Frostlass because of the... Eject button? Oh, eject button. I think the only issue is that Frostlass is really, really, really fast. And there's not much faster than Frostlass. So unless you're predicting like a fake... But then again, you can't use fake on a Frostlass anyway. I like the idea. I love the idea. But I think there is a fundamental issue. I respect the Frost Breath. I love the Frost Breath to get around my, my light screens. You can't use Sucker Punch against a Pokemon that uses Rage Powder. You can only use Sucker Punch against Pokemon that are using an attacking move. So it would fail against the Bruce Bonnet. You'd need to use a priority move. I like the idea, but I think a hard switch into Abomasnow would probably be the better pick. Yeah, Sucker Punch wouldn't work anyway. Focus Sash? Focus Sash. I like how the ice perfectly goes around the Torkoal right there. Hydro Pump! The last two from Trick Room, Pink Leather. I like the idea. I think the idea is very fascinating. I probably should have just gone straight Fiery Dance there. Unless... Oh, Brubon, okay. I should have gone for Fiery Dance anyway, just for the chance of boosting up my stats. Because I don't think he doesn't have any fire immunities. Sound waves. I love the idea of Braidstar. Love the team. Is this a oh no, again, it's not a slow Frostlass. Wait, does that... Will that take me down, or does it only work on the Pokemon that Destiny Bomb was used on? Okay, it works on both of them. Okay. I've never used Destiny Bond, but honestly, Destiny Bond Frostlass is the common play, so I love that. I actually do really, really love that. That's a Bomb Snow. Yep, no problem. I love the shinies, like the full shiny Sparkle team. I love it. Love the Team Braidstar. I love the style. The team be stylin'. We had We had 3 forms of weather in the span of a single battle. That's one thing I will say I kind of miss about Sword and Shield. You could actually have Sword and Shield battles where all 4 weathers were activated. It wasn't good, but it was just a neat, fun thing you could hypothetically have happen. That's still a lot of damage even through a resist. Yeah, I definitely see why people run Thunderbolt Fluttermane. I definitely see the oh boy. That is a whole lot of damage right there. That is a heckin' lot of damage right there from Wood Hammer. Again, Fluttermane has no defense. Flutter's got 0 defense. Yikes! This is why we have Giga Drain. This is why we have Giga Drain contingency. This is why we have the Giga Drain contingency. I feel like there's definitely better moves to have on my Volcarona, but I just like Giga Drain. There's only, I believe, 3 Pokemon that can follow me in the game. Pachirisu, who is bad. Mousehold, and Indeedee. Yes. Actually, Starmie gets 55 defense. You are correct. I am merely being hyperbolic. I am being hyperbolic. It's gonna be great when we get Togekiss back in the game, and it's gonna get Follow Me as well. It's like, oh yeah, all the Follow Me boys. All the Follow Me bros. Follow me. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be great. I have a feeling Togekiss is going to be, like, back on top when it comes to this game. Because it's going to be Follow Me support tech. That Follow Me support tech is going to be fun. I also love Togekiss. It is great game, Braidstar. I still have no idea what I'm going to be using for my Regulation D team. I'm still working out that. So, like, I would not be of benefit assistance. The only thing so far I know, Torkoal Fluttermane, maybe Gastrodon, and that's it. Togekiss is a friend-shaped bird. It is also a stealth bomber. Togekiss is also a stealth bomber. I also love Dynamax Togekiss's cry. Fox, this is your battle if you are still lurking in the audience. Yep. Well, there was no one else after Braidstar. There was nobody waiting after Braidstar. You actually are the end of the queue. So again, guys, if you haven't done so already, please don't forget to leave a like. Subscribe for more. And depending on things, this may actually be the closeout battle of the day. You missed battles, you missed shenanigans, you missed generalized nonsense. So, basically the usual. Wait, I want to do more. Yeah, I mean, the raids... The raids are interesting. Remember, it's going to be Official Rules 3. Official Rules 3. Team is Zooing Decidueye, Garchomp, Zapdos, Tornadus, question mark. I feel like Fluttermane's gotta be in there somewhere. Oh, the Chestnut raids are ending tonight. This is the last day of the chestnut raids. Yes, I do know about the mantis shrimp. I do know about the mantis. I'm pretty sure mantis shrimp. I think that's what Clawitzer's kind of based on. Oh, no, not really. It's not crayfish anyway. Ooh, I like this team. This looks fun. Skelly Dirge. We do love Skelly Dirge. I feel like Torkoal. I feel like Fluttermane Torkoal's got to be a thing. Like, it's good. Fighting based. What does more damage? Maybe that's Flying Press done right. Flying Press. Flying Press is just a disappointing move. It was a move with so much potential. It was a move that had so much potential. And then they screwed it up. Hydreigon. Hydreigon. Really 100 base power. Fun. That'd be fun. Yeah, there's stuff you could do with it. There's a hypothetical idea in there somewhere. It just doesn't actually exist because, like, it would be problematic. About hits everything. Super. I mean, that's basically freaking. That was basically shadow moves. Things that are normally weak to fighting is 100 base power against it. Interesting idea. Interesting idea. Let's go find someone to raid. This was fun. I heavily enjoyed this. I heavily enjoyed this. Finally it hits. Finally it hits. I guess we could also switch over to some shiny hunting. We could possibly switch over to some shiny hunting. Yeah, I know who we're gonna go raid. I know we're gonna go raid somebody. Yeah, I feel great. Yeah, it's like I think it's gonna be. Oh boy. Yeah, I think we're gonna end after this. We're gonna end off after this one. This was good. This was good. I have enjoyed this. 200 base attack, 100 base attack, awful speed, everything else is only on BST. Haste the sun! That did not do a lot of damage. That did barely any damage. I legitimately expected more damage out of that. Oh. Weird little lump of this swollen. Yeah. But it was a good game, Fox. It was a very good game. Ah, lovely. That was a lot of damage. That was a lot of damage. I didn't think that foul play would do that much damage. It really did. There we go. F600 BST with a 900 attack speed and 5 out of the L. Yeah, that's nightmare inducing. That's terrifying. There should not be a Pokemon that has that kind of level of stats. Those are nightmare inducing. Hey! He got the Murkrow! Eruption, because nothing else will do any damage. We're doing no damage! Yeah, it's Flutter Mane time. It's Flutter time. You don't have to go home, but I think that we're gonna save the battles for next week, Cactus. I think we're gonna be turning this into like an every Sunday sort of thing. But this was fun. We've been live for over 3 hours. I think it's time for a raid. We are going to go and raid Lumion. She's doing some shiny hunting. Let's send some love over to Lumion. Let's roll out. Hello there, Mudkip. Welcome in. The Rush Rat speed is stats spread with quick attack and Mach Punch. Shadow Sneak, Bullet Punch. No. You did it. You got at least one. You got the Murkrow. See you guys next time. This was fun. Also, it's kind of getting a bit warm here, so it's like kind of a bit uncomfortable.